Bharati News, सीधा, सटीक और निष्पक्ष.
Very good evening, dear friends. So today Bharati News is here at Bharati Vidyapeeth Educational Complex, and Bharati Vidyapeeth Educational Complex has organized 2 days workshop on OBE and accreditation process NEP 2020 towards holistic education. So at the inaugural session at Bharati Vidyapeeth Institute, we have a great academician with us, Dr. Professor P.B. Sharma, sir. I welcome you, sir, to the campus.
My pleasure. What a pleasure it is to be at Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Engineering and Technology here, especially at a time when we are looking at how to redefine, reimagine higher education, including technical education in our country, to achieve the great target of creating India of our dream, where not only economic prosperity but also alongside creating layers of happiness, layers of environmental health, layers of good health of people, and in fact cheers on and smiles on the faces of billions of our people become a reality. We are of course in good times, and great resolve has been made by the government of the day to create that India of our dream. In our educational institutions, we need to now focus our attention to the very objective and meaning and purpose of education. We need to create Advantage India out of the effort that we invest in higher education in our colleges as well as in our universities. We need also to ensure that we create capable people with competence and caliber, but also the ones who are humane to their core of their heart, compassionate and also caring individuals who will work with utmost devotion and commitment to create in fact the world in which they want to live themselves. And therefore the tall order of National Education Policy 2020 before us is to realign our higher education to the needs of not only today but the needs of tomorrow. In this, surely apart from integration of technology in all aspects of our delivery of education, we need to integrate the industries as well as the world of professional society, the R&D organization, and also the government of the day together, along with the interest of the community and society to which we belong to deliver our higher education along the strategic pathways of what I call the Panchamrit strategy, whereby the institutions, academia, industry, the government, the society, and the professional societies and R&D organizations, they work together to deliver, in fact, the promise of creating capable humanity from the portals of our colleges and institutions. And it is in this respect, I am sure the Bharati Vidyapeeth has a great role to play. You are Bharati to the core, and therefore the tradition and values of our ancient civilization must be imbibed alongside with creating great capabilities of science and technology which the world requires today. And we need to also take on board the national missions of science and technology that are also before us, including the cause of sustainability, which has emerged as one of the important value as of today. I in fact see great future for India in this respect. India would rise to become not only number one economy of the world, but it will be one of the happiest country in the world, provided we align our education system to the objectives of creating a caring and compassionate humanity alongside with people of competence and caliber who will be the game changers and would propel the rapid track development of the kind that is currently being taken on board. So I'm sure the great days are ahead.
Right, sir, right. Listening to you was really a pleasure, and we are obliged to have you at the campus here. I heard and witnessed the talk you presented at the inaugural session at this workshop. I have many questions, but keeping it short, I would like to say and ask you that you focused that technology is though important, and social sciences these days also holds equal importance. Your take on this, sir?
Technology would remain important, would become even more important as we move into the deeper layers of technology integration in all walks of life, including all sectors of economy. But then the important point is we need to use technology for the right cause. And we have to also ensure that the negative aspects of technology are minimized to a great extent. And it is here, I think, in the days ahead, you will find that even the value system and ethics and morals, which we otherwise talk to the society and humans, would also be part and parcel of the technology development tomorrow. I want to see the ethics and morals being integrated into the operating systems for all the technology-enabled gadgets and devices, so that they refuse to perform what is unethical and what is immoral. And that is where I think the integration of ethics and values and morals into the software, into the operating system, that is what I really wish to see tomorrow. I also want to see that artificial intelligence, which is currently sweeping all across the applications arena, also takes on board the aspects of ethics and morals integrated into artificial intelligence, so that no amount of harm is done to creating the happy, healthy, and in fact sustainable humanity and sustainable world of the kind that we wish to achieve. If we do not take care of these aspects of ethics and morals in integration in technology, we would be the slaves of technology tomorrow, and that would not be something which we wish to achieve.
Sir, your talk has a lot more. It was more of a motivational and informational. It was a blend of both. You talked about being stress-free and then working and achieving the best. So I would like you to give some light to this point of yours.
All the stresses are created when you go against your consciousness. If you work along your own mind and you work with intention of causing no harm to anybody, stresses are not there. So I think we have to now learn and create those ways by which we are able to ensure that our student community, as well as the teachers and our educational institutions and society at large, understand the value of flowing along what we call the righteous conduct and righteous path. And of course, the word of transparency and trust is an enabling environment in that respect. And the good days are ahead in the fact that the digital world in which we have entered with full faith and confidence is going to align the society to be on the side of the right rather than to the right side of the wrong, because no amount of untruth, no amount of wrong can be perpetuated or allowed to perpetuate in the years to come. And that is why, in fact, we need to put a lot of effort in bringing back values alongside with knowledge and capabilities to be integrated into the education system.
Right, sir, very right. Sir, you gave a blend of Sanskriti, Parampara, and also motivated our audience, the educationists and academicians. So I would like you to please privilege our team Bharati News and the audience looking at to this program by some of or one of the major mantra that you feel would fit into this program.
Yes, I said during my course of address also, when I was a child, India was a happy country. Rich were rich, poor were no poor at that time, both were happy. And I want to see India returning to that kind of place, a country where everybody is happy, nobody is unhappy. Rich may be rich, poor may be otherwise poor from the point of view of economic strength, but both of them would be happy, because both of them would be able to lead a dignified, happy human life, which is what really is required. I'm not saying here that I want poor people, but I want to see that unhappiness disappears both from the rich as well as from the poor. And that is why we need to take a whole lot of care to provide work for the millions and millions of people that we have here, engage them into something about which they would be able to fulfill the objectives of their own life and manifest their own potential. And tremendous amount of work opportunities in that respect are to be created within our own country.
Thank you so much, sir. It was really a great learning experience. I hope all the academicians and the audience viewing this program must gain something out of the speech or the talk that is shared by none other than great academician P.B. Sharma, sir. Thank you so much for connecting and giving time.
Namaskar.
Thank you, sir.